Before I begin, I'd like to acknowledge that this webinar was created on Whadjuk Butja, the lands of the Noongar people. I pay my respects to the elders past and present and extend that respect to all Aboriginal people viewing this webinar.
This website is a key action under the WA Lived Experience Peer Workforces Framework 2022. It's a practical toolkit with resources and guidance to help organisations, leaders, and individuals embed and strengthen peer workforces across WA. Created with lived experience workers, we thank everyone who contributed, including RUA, Consumers of Mental Health WA, our steering group, Mental Health Commission staff, and other key organisations and peak bodies across WA who were involved in the framework and website's co-design and development. I also want to recognise all those with lived and living experience of mental health, alcohol, and other drug issues and suicidal crisis and the loved ones who walk alongside them. We honour those who came before, the advocates, leaders, and everyday people whose courage, wisdom, and persistence made this work possible. Your voices, stories, and strength continue to shape and guide the lived experience movement across Western Australia and beyond. So, to get started, we are on the homepage. If you are interested, you can watch this introductory video here, which talks about organizational readiness. If you scroll down, you'll see the four main components of the website: lived experience peer work, training and development, organizational development, and resources. You can click these tiles to navigate through the site or scroll back up and hover over the top menu to view all the pages within each section. Before we go deeper, if you take a look at the top banner, you will see a link that says Get Involved in the Lived Experience Peer Workforces. This page shares information about the different networks and organisations you can connect with regarding lived experience peer work across Western Australia. Next to that link, there is another link that says Careers, Opportunities, and News. Here, you will find links and instructions on how to find job opportunities available in the lived experience peer workforces, as well as newsletters from different organisations, which is a great way to stay up to date with what is happening in the sector, including hearing about job vacancies. We will now go through a few common scenarios to show you how the site can be used. Say you are a student studying the Certificate 4 in Mental Health Peer Work, who is looking for information about peer work. You might want to start with the Lived Experience Peer Work tab. This section includes pages on peer work itself, language and perspectives, history of the movement, and the peer workforce framework principles, which is a great page for anyone to look at, as these principles can be applied across all workforces in human services. If you are thinking about entering the workforce and want to know what training to complete, go to the Lived Experience Peer Workers tab under the Training and Development section. This page explains core capabilities, training pathways, and where you can study from the Certificate 4 in Mental Health Peer Work to non-accredited or additional specialist training. If you want to learn more about what peer workers actually do in their day-to-day, check out Lived Experience Peer Workforce Insights under the Resources tab. In this section, you will find videos and short written summaries from people working in lived and living experience roles. These resources share real insights from peer workers across different areas, including mental health, alcohol and other drugs, and suicide prevention. Whether you're a student, a peer worker, or just curious to learn more, these videos and summaries are a great way to understand what peer work can look like in practice. If you are looking to undertake a recruitment process for a lived experience peer role, head to the Organizational Development section, then select Policies and Planning. Here you will find practical information on recruitment, advertising, selection strategies, interview question examples, retention strategies, information about well-being plans, and much more. There is also more recruitment resources gathered from across Australia under the Resources tab, including job description form examples and checklists to make the process easier. Another way to navigate the website is by using the search box, which is located in the top right corner of the page. For example, if you type in the word supervision, it will then bring up related pages, and in this instance the top results is the reflective practice and supervision page. For information and guidance on organizational readiness and workforce implementation, click on the Organizational Development tab. This page provides an overview of what is included in this section: development, organizational readiness and culture, policies and planning and leadership. These pages include specific tools for co-production and workforce readiness assessment resources. Navigate to the development page for information on co-production. To provide feedback or ask questions about the website, including any ideas, suggestions, or improvements, go to the Contact Us page, which is located under the Lived Experience Peer Workforces tab. Fill out the short form and submit it. Your feedback will be sent to the Mental Health Commission, and we will respond or take action where possible. Thank you for watching and for taking the time to explore the Lived Experience Workforces website. To return to the homepage, click the Mental Health Commission logo at the top of the screen. Thank you, and we hope you enjoy exploring and sharing this new resource.